Hello guys, welcome back to today's pickleball. So, big video, new video today. Just a quick disclaimer before I even get started with anything. Just a quick heads up before we dive in. This pickleball paddle was sent to me for free by the brand and review for unboxing purposes. All opinions in this video are 100% my own and honest, so let's get into it. So, this video is my first ever video where a paddle brand has sent me a free paddle. I did not pay a cent for this paddle. No shipping costs, nothing. This paddle was sent for me to review, so I am really excited to do this, guys. Never done this before. You know, it's crazy, my pickleball journey. You know, I've been doing this pickleball videos for about almost 2 years now, and it's really, really exciting and a big step in the process where I get to unbox a paddle that was sent to me for free, which is really cool. And maybe down the line, I don't know this for sure, this is just a thing that I want to say, maybe getting sponsored by this brand. I don't know that for sure. I'm just saying that to say, just to let you guys know. But yeah, I mean, I got nothing really else to say, so let's get into it. All right, guys, so let's unbox the paddle. So here it is. I haven't even touched it yet. The only thing I did is there was shrink wrap on it and there was plastic wrap, and I just took that off just so it'd be quicker to get unboxing. So here's the box. I got it yesterday. I was waiting to come out with this video today, and then I have episode 2 of Road to Cape Coral series on the cinematic channel coming up tomorrow on Sunday. So I'm super excited, guys. I cannot wait. So let's unbox this, guys. Let's do it. You guys, first peek. There it is. Let's see what it's, oh yeah. Yep. So yeah, she this girl contacted me on Instagram and basically just said, I'll put the image on screen right now, and basically just said how she wanted to send me a free paddle for review. And yeah, so I play tested this paddle up and stuff, and get a little yesterday. I'm gonna do more today. You'll actually see me play testing this paddle in episode 2 of Road to Cape Coral series. And yeah, I mean, this paddle was sent to me for free, and it's really cool. And I think for 60 bucks, because this paddle costs 60 bucks on their website. I really did look it up, and other people reviewed the paddle for $60. This is the best paddle I've ever seen for $60. Like I said, I have no obligation to say that. I'm just saying that because I'm just being honest. The build, quality, and construction, even the grit. And maybe I have a good microphone, so let's see if you can hear this. It's insane. I don't know if you guys can hear that as well as I can, but it's super gritty. That almost feels like an original Yola Gen 3 type grit, which is really, really good. So yeah, it comes with the paddle and this really, really premium, nice case. And remember, this is all for 60 bucks. On top of all that, right, it comes with 2 free overgrips. So a blue one and a black one. I probably won't be using these just because I have preference, and I'll probably put a Wilson overgrip on it. Maybe I'll try these down the road. I don't know. I bet they're just from the brand. But I think that's really cool for beginners, though, who don't have a certain preference. Getting 2 free overgrips with a nice paddle is great. And I think this is even cooler. They send you lead tape with the paddle, which is very, very cool. It comes with 12 adhesive weights with 3 grams per bar. And I think that's super cool for people who don't know how to measure and cut tape, because you learn that more on in your pickleball journey, and at least that's what I did. I just didn't use lead tape until I never even used these before, but I'm excited to. I'm gonna try them. And it's nice because they're pre-cut, they're 3 grams, so 3, 6, 9, you put them on where you want, and it's easier, more user-friendly. So I think that's really beneficial, and I'll probably just do my normal setup. It's an elongated paddle, so it feels maybe a tad head heavy. That's just because it's elongated, so I'm gonna do my normal setup. At the throat, I'll probably put 1 strip here, 1 strip here, same with the other side. Simple. I haven't weighed it yet, so I don't know the exact weight. I have my scale right here on hand, so in the new studio. I love this new studio, by the way, guys. I really enjoy filming in it. It's better than what I used to do. So let's weigh this and see what we are at. Okay, we are back. I found a flat surface. Let me just center out the scale. Let me do it this way. 8.2 ounces. So 8.3. That's pretty heavy stock. That's surprisingly more heavy than a stock Yola Pro 4, which is interesting. I don't know why this paddle. If you haven't known, it's a Gen 2 construction, so not an extreme amount of foam, maybe just a little bit of edge wall foam, just for that thermoformed body construction design. But I wouldn't say that's a little surprising to see 8.3 ounces on the scale for, I mean, literally no overgrip, no lead tape. I probably won't be putting that on unless it requires it. I think it does, so I probably will still put it at the throat. But I just think that only that in an overgrip. I won't do any protection tape because I think that'll just take the weight a little too high. And that's fine. Like, you know, that's okay. Not every one of the paddles needs to be customized the exact same way. And especially like I won't be using this paddle in a tournament, obviously, just, it's just like a test paddle, but it's still cool. So yeah, 60 millimeter T700 raw carbon fiber, Halo X5. You can go check this out on their website. Super cool paddle. And in episode 2 of the Cape Coral series, and I'll do a little bit of play testing in this video, you'll see me play testing this paddle. So let's go play test it real quick. Okay, actually, I decided before I play test this paddle, I want to put some of these lead tape adhesive weights on. So let's do that. I'm glad it actually came with some because I'm kind of out of lead tape, so that kind of works out. I already tested it stock, so I'm gonna put a very low amount, probably like one strip per side, because like I said, already pretty heavy. So yeah, gotta get these out. Yeah, I've never done strips before, but this is what they look like. Boom, pretty cool. Just, I think they're tungsten, I hope. Yeah, they're probably tungsten. Yeah. Yep. Let's put this on. Oh, this is super. Wow, this is very straightforward. It looks like lead, actually. I don't know. Oh, no, it is lead. I don't love lead, but whatever. So where should we put this on? Because I usually have, like, certain markers where I like to use to know where to put it on, but I usually just put my finger there. Do that, and just put it right there. Boom, that's one. Put 2. Maybe I put 2 strips on each side. I'm obviously, has to be play tested first before I make further decisions. Boom. Okay. Both strips are on. Let's go play test this. Alright guys, so I got the paddle. I'm using lifetime balls. And I'm just going to hit against this wall real quick. Nothing too serious yet, but in my episode 2 series of the Road to Cape Coral, I'll do some more in-depth play testing on it because I'll be at a different location, not in my home court. So yeah, so I'm just going to get a couple hits in, just see how it feels. Yeah, so it's got that Gen 2 feel. It's very like poppy. So actually this paddle, the first thing I think of when I look at this paddle, I don't know if you can guess before I'm going to say this, but I think of Gabe Tardio's paddle. He's actually not even with Pickle anymore, but I think of his Pickle paddle. And it reminds me of it. It looks exactly the same, like the one with the red edge guard model. So, but yeah, I could definitely see this being a good training paddle because it's got a lot of pop, and I prefer control paddles for training. I mean, I can use a power paddle for training. I'm just saying it's a slight preference. But yeah, I think it feels good with the strips on the bottom, and that it's got a lot of spin. It really does bite the ball. Like it's got. Wow. I mean, for 8.5 ounces, I have to say, that is a pretty fast paddle. So, I don't know twist weight and swing weight metrics on this, but based on feel, it feels very light. I got a couple drives in back here. Let's get a couple drives in.
little drop. Oh yeah, the drop's pretty precise. I mean, yeah, like I said, for 60 bucks, that is the best. That's the best $60 paddle I felt like. Like I said, like, they sent me this for free. They didn't tell me to say how good it is. Like, I'm just being honest. Like, when they told me they were gonna send me a $60 paddle, I'll be honest with you, I didn't think it was gonna be that good. But that's a pretty good paddle for 60 bucks. I felt paddles, I'll tell you which one. It's the Selkirk Luxe for $250. Way worse than this. This feels 1,000 times better, and this is 60 bucks. So it's crazy how far Paddle Technologies came. I think this is a newer company, so yeah, it's really cool how far Paddle Technologies came and stuff, and it's just a great paddle. I mean, it's really crisp. Like, that is a very crisp feeling paddle. It's got that Gen 2 lighter feel. So, like, let's take a Yola, for example. See, listen to the sound difference. Deeper, more thuddy. And if you listen to this one, this is Gen 2. Oh, that's that one. But no, really, like, it's definitely a great feeling paddle for 60 bucks. So, yeah, I mean, that's probably going to do it for this review. I think that if you guys are, even with, like, I'm not even a beginner, and I actually really enjoy this paddle. So even if you're not a beginner, I think if you're 3.5, 4.0, even 4.5, like, if you prefer a control paddle and you don't want to go out and spend 100, 150, 250, even 280, 300 on a paddle. I know Selkirk be selling for 330, so I'm doing that. I'm saying go for this paddle. I think it's a great choice, and it's a good option. I will link their website and this paddle in the description, in this exact spec. They might have a 14 millimeter. I don't know that for sure. I'm just guessing, because most companies do, but if they don't, I still think go for the 16. I think it is a super optimal paddle for everything, especially if you prefer a control paddle. So yeah, so thank you so much for watching this review. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.